look there at Coors Field on a Wednesday night. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies.
What is going on, everyone? We are back with another episode from Trey Cash's Road to the Show in MLB 16. Today we begin with a set of games against the Colorado Rockies. Top of the first, Trey not starting this one out hot. A very, very bad swing at a very bad curveball. But up again in the third, Trey is going to pick up a single here as that one's going to find its way past the second baseman. And we will earn ourselves a single first hit of the episode. We're up again now in the fifth inning. And this one's a little bit weird as we're going to pull this one. Looks to be foul, but look at what happens here.
And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen as we'll give you a look on our monitors here.
And clearly, it looks like this goes foul, but I don't know. Let's see what they come back out. They're going to announce what the final call is.
All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
And I've said it before, but this game is so deep. There's so many little things you might never come across. It's the first time I've ever seen that little cut scene as our next at-bat is going to end in a ground out. But this game is just unbelievable, the depth they've added to it over the years. So we obviously don't end up with a home run there, and then we're going to come up again, final at-bat, and that is going to end with another ground out. But very strange game, but we are going to end up with just the one hit, and we do lose 2-1. So not the best start. Very odd start to the episode, but not a good one as we lose 2-1 and we only go 1 for 4. But we're hitting .310 now, 10 home runs, 28 RBIs. We're up here in the top of the first inning, man on first. Let's see if we can rebound here with a win. And Trey is, we had a hanging curveball there, but we swung a little bit early. Not able to get really good contact, so we are out again. Top of the fourth now as another man on first, and this one is going to stay fair. Just sneaks over the bag, and we are on with our first hit of the game. Let's see if we can turn this in to a little bit of a string of hits here. As we're in the field in the bottom of the fifth, 2 men on. It's a 3-1 game here. We got to turn two, the throw to second, the throw to first, and it's an easy double play to make. And as the inning ends, this one will remain a 2-run game. That's what it is. Top of the sixth as Trey, the first man up here, and this is a hanging breaking ball. Actually, that was a knuckleball. This one's going to be sent out to center field, but we just quite apparently caught at the wall. That one's so close to being a home run. If we hadn't hit it to dead nut center, it probably would have been one if we went to left or right. But 1 for 4 as we come from the top of the ninth, and we have exploded here. It's now a 6-3 game as we lead by 3. Trey looking to add to that here as, nope, that is going to be an easy play for the third baseman to make, and that will do it. We again only pick up 1 hit in this game. It's not going to show it to you, whatever the heck this weird glitch is, but we go 1 for 5 in this one. We do win, though, most importantly, 6-3, and that would be it for us. We sit out the final game of the series, now on to a 3-game set against the Athletics, as Trey, not great, hitting .211 in his last 6 games. We're in a little bit of a minor slump here as the average is dipping down close to 300. We were up close to 350, or not 350, 340, but in just under a month we have fallen down towards 300, and here things not getting any better as we do beat that throw out, but we're out on the fielder's choice. We're up again in the third inning. Another man on first. We've had a lot of situations like this today, as this one, a nice fastball, but we hit it just off again as we're a little bit late there, and that's going to be an easy catch for the left fielder to make, and we are out again. So Trey, the little slump continuing here. We're up again in the fifth inning. It's a tie game, 3-3. Trey 0 for 2 so far today. Can we pick up a hit? As Trey awaiting the pitch, it's coming in, we guess right, but even when we guess right and use guess pitch, it still ends badly as we ground out to the second baseman. So 0 for 3 now as we come up in the top of the 8th. The A's with a 5-3 lead, and we're going to ground out again. So this one we're ending with no hits. We at least got 1 in the last 2 games. We go 0 for 4 today, and I don't know if the average is going to dip below 300 here as we will come up for our next game. and it is going to be 302. So we are very, very close to dropping below 300 for the first time in a long time. Top of the first here, 1-0 count, 2 outs. Trey going down low for this one out of the strike zone, but that is still going to be okay as it goes right back up the middle for the single. So we start this one off right. We get a hit in our first at bat. Up again now in the 4th inning. The A's have a 1-0 lead, and Trey, this one right down the middle. He swings, and it is out there. Is it deep enough, though? No, it's not. Caught in the... Actually, that was in close to the warning track. I thought we really got a hold of that one, but it's now top of the 7th. 1-0 game still as a pitcher's duel here. And Trey, this one is going to be an absolute, no doubt, home run. Upper deck. We got an absolute hold of that one as a hanging... I think that was a fastball. We got on top of it, so it's a 2... Well, now it's a 4-2 game as the A's have come back top of the 9th. Trey looking for another home run opposite field. Is this one going to be deep enough? No, it is not. It is going to be caught. So a much better game for us there, but we still are going to lose 4-2. We sit out the final game of the series as well. So that will be it for this episode. We're now into June, so one more month really to go before we get to the All-Star break. Trey playing pretty good. We'll see if he can maybe be an All-Star, but we definitely got to play better than we did in this episode.